Hello, well met. Welcome to the pregame hangout with the Greymantle crew here on the Dungeon Scrawlers. We're just chilling, talking about chickens mostly, and we are going to get back to the adventures in Dayside in just half an hour. But until then, how's it going, team?
It is
I think
going.
it's going pretty good,
It's
honestly.
been a Monday.
Putting us on the spot already. I
It
see what
has
you're
been a
doing
Monday.
there.
That is
I
true.
see you.
Felt like that was a softball. Like,
Yeah.
hey, say something.
Asking nerds to talk about themselves. How dare you?
Right?
Oh man.
How do?
Yeah, I don't know. I spent today basically I have been on the road for like 3.5, 4 weeks, and
Oof.
a lot of my stuff in my house is in a great state of disarray. So today I tackled putting together my like shirt warehousey area, because basically, like, I love my roommate, but I had asked him to do inventory while I was away, and while he did do it, or at least some of it, he left a greater mess than was there when it started. So we fixed that. We fixed it. We moved everything back and so now I can start doing the great inventorying now that more reprints have come through, which is very good.
Nice.
Inventory's always rough,
Yeah.
though.
I, for myself, have been pretty decent. I just got in something really cool that I got. It's a bit early, but I got one of my partners a custom character candle for her birthday.
Oh.
That I'm excited. She knows she's getting it. I've already told her about it because I'm bad at keeping secrets. But it's really nice. It smells really good. It's an Australian maker called Plane Shift Candles. They do some damn good work, honestly. I haven't I haven't opened it completely because like it came in like there's like in like a kind of a black tissue paper wrapper with like a wax seal on top and everything. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave all that to be opened when I give it to her. Add some fun to it, but it smells nice, and I think she's gonna enjoy it when she gets it. Because my plan is I am planning a trip to the States in late July.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Because that's when her birthday is. So I will be
Sweet.
in late July. I will be up in the fingers crossed. We'll be up in the New York area. So
Cool.
Awesome.
Are you
and
guys going to
then
be able to make it to Gen Con?
probably not. Uh,
Mm.
probably not. But I will. So I'll be up in New York for a couple of weeks, and then my plan is to fly out to Washington State after that to visit my folks for a few more weeks. So
Aw.
Cool. Well, if your plane inadvertently makes an emergency landing in the middle of the country, the first week of August, that's when Gen Con is. So
Exactly.
just saying.
hey,
You know, if you took a train across the country, you could have that sweet pit stop. And, like, not for nothing, if you got to Gen Con, you could stay by my house. I do have a guest bed, and I live right next to O'Hare. So then you could fly from O'Hare to your families.
Mm.
And it'd probably be cheaper because of Hub City.
I mean, fair.
Mhm.
All right,
I'll
well,
have to keep that in
put that
mind.
into your plans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
well, like we haven't
All right.
made concrete plans yet, and we'll probably be doing it kind of piecemeal. So, like, as we can afford to set each kind of leg up. So,
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm
we'll see.
helping. I'm
We'll
helping.
see.
It is very helpful. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that.
Hmm.
Yes. I have an announcement that we have no Amanda tonight.
Aww.
For two reasons, one of which is the best reason possible. The first reason is that she just didn't have it on her calendar, so she wasn't really planning on it. And the second reason is that she is at a Seahawks playoff or a Kraken
Preseason.
playoff game
Oh, okay.
because Seattle's hockey team, the Kraken, are in the playoffs this year. This is their
Oh,
second
shit.
year of existing,
Oh man.
and they're in the
That's pretty
playoffs.
wild.
Is that why I saw I saw a ton of people wearing those jerseys while I was
Yes.
all over SoccerCon, and I was so
Yes.
confused because like I have never seen Seattleites like wear anything sports related while
Well,
I've been in the city before. It was
there's
weird.
there's a fairly large Seahawks contingent, but like they don't cross over a lot with geekdom
Mhm.
all that much because they're a football team. Football and gamers are different kinds of geeks.
Yeah.
But hockey on the
Hockey
other
was
hand, we have a
good.
lot of crossover.
Oh yeah.
Amanda happens to be a huge Kraken fan, and
Yeah.
that's where she is. And she said, "Oh no, you're allowed to be angry at me." I'm like, no, you enjoy the hell out of that game.
Yeah.
And we're just
Hockey
gonna
games are
assume,
so much fun.
oh yeah, we're just gonna assume that Anji had a sports event to get to, and that's where she is. She's all, well,
I
we're in
mean,
Dayside. I might as
again,
well get to this thing.
Yeah, she's the famous one. She has to do public appearances and stuff.
Right, exactly.
Which is
She
Worst
has-
comes to worst,
which is
if
funny
she
because that seemed to be the exact opposite of what
Yeah.
she wanted to do.
if
I
she
mean-
doesn't want to do that, I'm
Well,
a
listen-
smuggler. I got contacts. We can
She's an
keep her
extra
secret,
hiding.
Keep her
Listen to
secret.
my
Yeah.
logic. Listen to my logic. The best place to hide when you were extremely famous is in plain sight.
Yeah.
She needs just large
Uh,
sunglasses and a baseball cap,
She
and
just
she's
goes,
good.
yeah. She just goes to a public place where a big event is happening, and then slips away before it's over. You know. So, anyway,
That could work.
yeah, I think so.
Y'all have had way better days than me because I just went to the doctor. That's all I did today. Boring.
Aw,
Are
I
you
went to the
like,
doctor today as well. Doctors,
are you guys healthy? Like
Yeah.
everything good?
Healthier.
Hooray!
I'm
Proud
doing
of you. You go, friend.
my visit was diagnostic, and I don't have the results yet. But the
Oh.
stakes are not super high. Okay. It's just determining whether a particular medicine that I'm taking is sufficient, or
Doing
we
its
need to
job.
change my dose, that kind of thing.
That's what I
Yeah.
was doing a few days back. Actually, I have adjusted some dosages of things to try to like help, because some of my meds have been giving me anxiety,
Oh
and
no.
that's the opposite of
What?
what I want.
Yeah, that's so
Anxiety.
bad.
Aw.
Well, I mean, so I don't mind talking about the fact that I was diagnosed a little while back with ADHD, and I've been taking Ritalin for like a month and a half, almost 2 months now. So we've been trying to dial that in, trying to decide if it's like if it's working right, if I need to like switch medications, that kind of thing. Recently, instead of dialing back the Ritalin, we decided to dial back this antidepressant I've been taking, just in case it was having some weird like, because they said that I should be able to cut back on that anyway
both, but-
with the Ritalin
Okay.
with the Ritalin helping things.
Hmm.
So I'm okay. But I always do have a little bit of extra stressiness sometimes when I take it, so I gotta be like trying to be careful.
I forgot to mention, while I was in Seattle, I got a new tattoo.
I
Was
saw
it?
your
Show
post
it.
about it.
Hey.
Put it close
Yeah.
to the camera. I can't see.
It's from the magicians.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It is difficult to bend my arm this way.
Unfortunate. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cute, though. That's cool.
Well, like
I'm
maybe now doing the Spider-Man doesn't help.
I want to get my first tattoo at some point. I have not yet, mostly because every time I think about it and go, I want to get one, I don't have the money to get one. So it's like a whole
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, you
But-
could do sittings. You know, like if you're doing like a big piece, like you
Mhm.
can break it up across like sessions to make it more affordable
That's fair.
as an
I mean, and-
option.
And you probably have to, right?
Well,
Because it's
I mean,
probably going to take a long time unless you want a real
Unless-
small one.
Unless you're a crazy person like me, because my big back piece
Oh
here,
my God.
that the text was a separate session, but all of the artwork here was all
Look at
one
that.
sitting.
It was all
Jeez.
Yeah.
one sitting. And I fell asleep in the middle of it, and it was very awkward.
That tattoo is impressive.
Thank
I loved
you.
it when you shared the pictures.
Thank you.
For my first one, I have a couple of ideas, but I want to. One is the like a very classic like anime nerd girl tattoo. I think is the homunculus sign that
Oh,
Lust has.
Ah, yeah.
I want to get that, but also I've been thinking of getting "This Is the Way" in Mandoa
Ooh.
written somewhere.
Hmm.
Like that'll probably be a thing that I get.
Oh,
for
I
my
love that idea.
Yeah. So
That's
that
pretty
would
cool.
be a fun one to have because
Man, I hope that
I
show
like
stays good.
Oh
I
man.
Sorry.
Look. But consider, Mandalorians are cool whether the show is cool or not.
Yes, this is a
yeah.
good point.
Exactly.
Well,
This is a
like
good point.
I've been planning to put together a Mando kit for years. I have a nice I have a solid file, an STL file for a helmet, and I'm looking at a different one actually because I think I found out one of my partners wants to also put together a Mando kit. So and she really likes the helmet that I already had the file for. So I'm gonna let her use that one, and there's another one I've been eyeballing, but I'm gonna try to like take it slowly, a piece at a time, and I'm gonna start with the
Like
easy
it.
stuff
I like it.
because
I like it.
soft parts, like the flight suit and stuff like that are probably the easiest place to start. So
That should be good. Yeah.
I
I have I'm planning eventually on getting a Rogue Squadron one on the shoulder.
nice.
But this one's going to feed into my Madoka tattoo. Because most of my tattoos are weeb related at this point. Which is great.
Oh yeah, like
Mhm.
oh yeah, absolutely. There's a chunk of my polycule that actually has been like we were going to watch all of Sailor Moon Crystal together, and I'm
Aw.
trying to convince them.
Mhm.
that next we should watch Madoka
You
Magica.
should. You should. It is my favorite anime. It is my favorite anime.
Mm.
It's phenomenal,
So
and
so do you want to hear something really adorably gay?
yes, please. I
What
love
else is
adorable.
the show for? Please
Yeah.
go ahead.
Exactly. So this makes it better because Eric has context now because Eric has met my partner.
Yeah.
And how adorably waifu like they are.
Yep.
And
Can confirm.
yeah. So what was great was like our first like virtual date after I was like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? Our first date like online or whatever, we were gonna do like some art jam or something, and she answers the call, and I was just like, wait a second, is that Madoka in the background? And she was like, yeah, it's like my favorite anime and it's kind of like my comfort show. And I'm like, oh, I do.
That's too cute.
It's
That's
so gay.
too cute. You're killing me,
Very cute.
Smalls.
I
You're
know.
killing me.
I want to say two things. One, our partner did fall asleep on the couch here in my office while we were playing the game, and like did that anime waifu thing of like trying to wake up, and we
Yeah.
had to give him chocolate,
Mhm.
and that was what worked,
Yeah.
and it was adorable. And the second thing, we really should have kept Greymantle all warlocks all the way down, because then we could make it into the Madoka Greymantle game. I'm just saying.
Next time. Do a
We could
campaign
play-
where we like
We could play a Madoka one shot where everyone just plays a warlock.
Please.
just give
That
me
would
some
be pretty
small,
wild.
cute demonic entity going, contract?
Oh yeah.
Eric,
I mean,
Eric, can we
We'll add it-
please
we'll
like
have to
my
add that to
birthday
the list
game?
of-
I mean, there's one person I might have to invite to join us, and she knows who she is. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I've already talked to her briefly about potentially guesting at some point. So if you're talking about who I think you're talking about, then
Yes.
yes.
See, Allie knows.
I mean,
I know.
just so long as y'all are cool with like expanding the concept of magical girl, because like I definitely, if we do that,
Yeah.
would want to play a very beefy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
fantastic. That'd be stellar. We'll add that. We should add that to the list of one shots that we all really want to do, because I still
Yes.
want to do. There is a one shot that I still want to do, which is like a weirdo crossover with all of the like super edgy, tormented ladies of the various campaigns that have been occurring so far. Like get Vayne in there, get Sparrow, get some Illyra, like just throw a bunch of people in.
Just Edgelord City.
So what I have a
Edge
question of,
Lady City. Yeah.
so what I have a question of is, when you introduce edgelords, edge ladies, and edge thems together,
Mm-hmm.
is it like introducing cats to each other, or is it just going to be chaos regardless? You have to just
Yeah.
put them in separate rooms that they can see and or smell each other in, and just like slowly
no.
see if
I
they
mean, you
start
should
fighting.
put them in separate rooms. But we didn't have time for
Look.
that.
Nah.
Look, with that crew, either they're all going to try to kill each other, or something else is going to happen that we can't talk about because this is a PG-13 channel.
We came
That's fair.
close to doing something like that once. Remember the Extra Life game that was a Westgate Irregulars tie-in that had you, and it had Sorrow, and that was the first real appearance of Vayne, played by
Yeah.
the great
Jen
yeah.
Kretschmer.
Jen Kretschmer, right? And that was real fun. And it was kind of silly. Like, you were going to this castle which was haunted, and you fought a bunch of like terrible things, and you just snarked at each other the whole time, and it was peak gaming.
It was great. Well, I mean, I know Jen I know Jen's expressed an interest when I talked to her about potentially guesting for Greymantle. Heck, I'm actually excited about this because we need to schedule this. We need to talk to people. But
I chatted
know,
with Jen earlier today, and yeah, she's like, yes, sometime. Let's get dates. And I'm like, okay. The other Jen, different
Okay,
Jen.
I was
Jen
like, wait a
Kretschmer.
second.
But also,
I'm like, yes, I am interested
I'm-
in whatever we're doing. And then I'm like, wait, we didn't talk earlier. Did
No.
we talk earlier? Am I that tired?
This Jen needs to be here, because then, and we need to play Greymantle, because then we will have a player,
Mhm.
another player named Jen, and we'll have another player playing a character named Sparrow, and
Oh,
Sparrow is
no.
her screen name, so she'll just be so confused. You'll just assume that I'm talking to you all the time, Jen, which will be hilarious.
I don't like that.
Anyway, sorry, I derailed you, Allie. Go on.
I was also saying that we also need to reach out and talk to Ed,
Yes.
because Ed
That's
Greenwood wants
happening.
to come on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm excited. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Forda.
Yes.
Like that Ed Greenwood,
Yes. That
creator of the Forgotten Realms. Ed Greenwood wants
Mhm.
to play with us.
I just need a moment. Give me just a moment.
close
Take a breath.
personal friend. Humble
a breath.
brag. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's
No,
funny.
you be proud of who your friends are. Celebrate their success. Be their cheerleader. Like, we don't take like those humble brags in
Yeah.
this house. Brag openly. Like, yeah, this guy is awesome.
A lot of us Realms authors know each other, or at least have met. So Ed is one of them. He's a very good dude.
Oh yeah, Ed's,
I mean, he's weird. He's Canadian.
Yeah.
But it's just
We don't hold that against him.
like I've only had the pleasure of talking to him on a couple of occasions, but he
Yeah.
is a delight.
Some of our
So-
best friends are Canadian.
Yes, actually.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited because we've got a lot of potential cool people to have on at some point.
Hell yeah.
I'm jazzed.
It's super exciting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, good stuff coming up.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I was going to say something, and it was going to be profound. Oh, we were talking about one shots that we wanted to run. So for years, I have been wanting to do my Uncharted Tomb Raider crossover game,
Ooh.
because
Oh.
obviously those two things make perfect sense together, and
They
I don't know
do.
why there hasn't already been a crossover game. No, I mean, I do know why, but rhetorics. Anyway, I think it would be amazing. So that's one of the things that I'm kind of planning
I mean,
one of these days.
that would be a lot of fun. Like, what would you want to do for that? Would people be playing unique characters or like established characters?
Established characters.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a desire, but yes,
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so
you know who I want to play.
I
Who do
You
you
already
want to
know.
play?
Who do you want to play, Allie?
I mean, I would if we're doing playing established characters, who gets to play Lara Croft? That's the question.
Yeah, that's a very good question.
That's who I want to play. But
Okay,
we
well, it
will
makes
see when we
sense.
get there.
And also, which Lara Croft? Because you got
I-
like
Classic, or you've got reboot, or you've got
Reboot's
movie.
my favorite. Reboot's
Mhm.
my favorite. With the bow, like that.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my favorite version. I'm actually playing. I'm going to be playing a character in an upcoming Werewolf the Apocalypse Chronicle next year. Privately, not streamed, sadly. That is somewhat based on Lara Croft from the reboots as
Nice.
kind of a going for a Archer Black Fury.
my favorite, and perhaps this is controversial, was the original because I appreciated that she was just this like, hi, I'm English and well trained, and this is just what I do. And like no explanation needed, because it's like when you think about it, like for all the other games of the era, like like you don't need to know why Max Payne is doing the stuff he's doing. You don't need to know why Duke Nukem is doing the stuff that Duke Nukem's doing, as awful as Duke Nukem is. Like, it was cool.
Yeah.
Because Lara Croft's just this like badass action hero that's just like, yeah, I like to go shoot a lot of terrible animals and fight, resurrected gods. Don't even worry about it.
You know what?
And the
Valid.
occasional Nazi.
Exactly. And I look amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
A little bit
that's fair.
polygonal, but let's not
You
worry
know,
about that.
Let's
Minor
cut
detail.
corners there.
I think-
Hey.
I think my favorite version of Lara comes from the fan art, the crossover fan art done by Shep
Oh.
and Sejic,
Yeah.
which is Lara Croft
Oh.
meets Wonder Woman, and the two
Yeah.
of them fall in love.
Yes.
You
Like,
know,
Man,
that would be a
I
pretty good game
love
too.
that art
Anyway.
style though.
yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah,
So good.
Stepan is like I've known Stepan for a while. He he's pretty solid, and his art is phenomenal. Very very good guy, very great artwork. The storytelling he does with his comics is just phenomenal.
Definitely. Well, that's a lot of really good recommendations that we've tossed out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will warn that a lot of his material, if you go looking for it, is 18 plus.
Absolutely, 100%.
Definitely not stuff we can talk about in detail on this
No.
channel. But
We could maybe talk about the Harley Quinn comic he did.
the Harley Quinn one
It was really good, yeah.
Death Vigil is one that we could probably talk about.
Death
but like,
Vigil is- yeah.
Sunstone and Fine Print are the ones that are the 18 plus. You should probably
Yes.
we should probably avoid going into detail about, but they're fun and I like them, and yes.
Well, I mean, we could talk about the premise.
I mean, we could. We've got like 1 minute, but we could.
Got like 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. 30 seconds for each of those
Well,
premises,
I
Allie.
mean,
Go.
Sunstone is a comic about a
BDSM
kinky
lesbian couple.
Yeah, BDSM lesbian couple.
There you go.
What it,
There's
it's
the
what it boils
pitch.
down to. But Fine Print, a sad, broken-hearted lady makes a deal with an incubi and a succubi. It's
Are the
That's-
incubi and succubi fighting over the sad, broken-hearted lady?
kind of, yes. They're
Good.
trying to
It
execute each
depends
other.
what you mean by fighting.
I
They're
mean,
alright.
like wanting
Yeah.
wanting
And
her to
on
be
that
theirs.
note-
No, they're trying to outcompete
Yes.
each other. It's a whole
Yeah.
thing. Anyway,
Yes. All right. And we need to go to our break and do the commercial, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes for the next episode of Greymantle. So don't go away.
all right.